And I pass the floor to our Madam President Patricia Yap.
Thank you so much to our SA Alif. Yes, ding dong, the meeting is being recorded. And on this note, we want to extend our warmest welcome to all of you. And let's give yourself a huge round of applause for taking time on this beautiful Monday. And for Malaysians out there, yes, it's a public holiday for us as we celebrate the King's birthday. And coincidentally, in Thailand, Yanika is also celebrating the birthday of the Queen's birthday, and that's why she's here. And I also want to acknowledge our external guest, Hasman, our area director elect for the next term. I'm very excited for you and wish you all the best. And on top of that, I also want to welcome our very new guest from Speedcom, Jason, whom we hope to see you on screen later on whenever you are ready. Feel free to turn on the screen. And of course, everyone who is back now. Now, I would also like to quickly take a photo on this very auspicious occasion. So if you're convenient, get ready with your brightest smile, very restful. Because after today's meeting, if you want to go back to sleep to unwind, please do so. Okay, over to you, Patsy. Are you able to take a photo of all of us? Opening
Definitely.
photo.
Matter of fact, yeah, good afternoon or good evening, Calgary. Now, let's
Yes.
take a photo. Right.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Smile. Thank you very much. Back to you. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much to our VPPR Patsy, who has designed beautiful poses for us day in, day out on a weekly basis. Yes, advanced hashtag audience, because we are very unusual in a way. We have our weekly meeting because we believe to learn, we have to stay on that momentum so that we are here to support one another. So we are advanced not just on the technical side, but we really want to be advanced in character, in personality, and certainly in the way of doing things and helping one another. So we are very excited once you are in our community as a guest. We welcome you every time because we have made this very convenient for you. Whenever you are ready, just click on that same Zoom link. Good until June 30th, 2024. Next year, we will let you know what happened. All right, today we are very special, having a fantastic team, the power of rest, and to lead us is so amazing. I'm always very inspired by our TOD, our Toastmaster of the Day, Distinguished Toastmaster Sokwa. She has served as a past District 102 admin manager, huge role, and she did it elegantly. And at the same time, she was also the past Division C Director for District 102, and of course, Area Director, and she has served in many, many district roles. On top of that, she is actually a very great speaker. She has won all the way to division as all the contests, right? Whether it's international speech or evaluation, she's always there to improve herself. On top of that, she is a very passionate practitioner of mindfulness, and that's why we have Sokhwa here today. So without further ado, let's give your biggest round of applause to welcome our TOD Sokhwa, Distinguished Toastmaster. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Patricia, for the wonderful introduction. That reminds me of what are the past roles I have tried. That is a wonderful introduction. I'm really happy to be here today, ladies and gentlemen. The theme today, power of rest. I would first like to ask this question to everyone. How do you define rest? And what do you normally do during your rest time? Perhaps you could unmute yourself to share, or maybe you can type in the chat box and share with everyone. What do you do during your rest day, or you have some time to rest yourself? Anyone? Can just unmute and share.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. All right. Thank you, Duncan. Sleep. Wow, that's a good answer. How about the rest? Any other things, hobbies or whatever that make you feel rested? Toastmasters meeting. Wow. Thank you, Yanika. How about the rest? I believe we will talk more about this theme later in the table topic session. So For your information, why I think rest is important is because not only for our physical being, but it's also for our mental rejuvenation. So for example, if we want to rest, the most important part is actually quality sleep. So I think in Toastmasters, I noticed there are quite a number of Toastmasters. We actually are like late night owl. And actually that is not really healthy for us physically, especially when you get older, then you can feel the physical damage on the body. And I really noticed the importance of quality sleep. It's just not about sleeping for long hours, but quality sleep can actually not only help us to recover our immune system or maybe reduce the chronic risk of illnesses, but in a way, it can help to boost our memory and also make us more productive during the day. Especially imagine you need to attend to your work, you need to travel to work, and then after work, you need to go for a Toastmasters meeting. How do you want to maintain this energy for the whole day? You need to have quality sleep and rest. So I would like to urge everyone in this fast-paced world today where we are constantly having different goals to achieve different things in our life, don't forget that sleep is actually the most basic and most important quality rest that every one of us can have. We just need some reminder and some discipline. So thank you for having me as your Toastmaster of the day. First of all, I would also like to welcome once again everyone to this meeting. Today and this year, I would say Toastmaster is celebrating our 100 years of anniversary. Yeah, I hope everyone is as excited as me because I noticed that for the next few months, we will have a lot of wonderful events going on, not only in Malaysia, but also Toastmasters worldwide. So stay tuned as we are all in this virtual world. Okay, so let us go to the introduction of role players for this afternoon. I would first invite the grammarian, distinguished Toastmaster Patricia, to introduce the word of the day, unwind, and her role. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So as Seok-Hwa has mentioned, the word of the day is unwind. UNWIND. A word that is very easy to use and also to remind us to remember to unwind ourselves whenever possible. On top of that, I will also serve as your R counter to make sure that we will speak as eloquently as possible. Hopefully, with not so many R's and and what that's it. Over to you, Seok-Hwa.
Thank you very much. And also, I would like to invite Arifa Timer to just briefly describe her role.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. So my role will be ensuring that meeting running according to the schedule. For table topic, every speaker having 2 minutes to give their speech, 1 minute green, 1.5 amber, and 2 minutes will be red, and you have 30 minutes to finish it off. And for the prepared speech, it will be 7 minutes, 5 minutes is green, 6 minutes is amber, and 7 minutes is red. So that's all from me. I'll be presenting my report at the end of the session. Thank you.
Thank you, Arifa. So for all the speakers later, please take note of the time as well. And I would also like to let everyone know that this year or June, indeed, we are celebrating the 3-year anniversary of Advanced #ArdentSpeakers Club. Yeah, I hope we have a special event coming soon. Yeah, so just stay tuned. Okay, so let's go to our first session. We have one project speech and followed by the evaluation, and also we have table topic session later on. So guests, just stay tuned. We hope that you can participate. Everyone has the speaking opportunity. Our speaker today is Shri Sin, our dedicated Vice President Education. So she will be delivering a project on effective body language. Effective body language, the purpose is for her to deliver a speech with awareness of intentional and unintentional body language and practice how to refine her nonverbal communication when delivering a speech. With that, I would like to invite Shri Sin. Shri Sin, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, so let's welcome Shri Sin with her title, Burn It Outside to Inside. Burn It Outside to Inside. Shrisin, over to you.
My dear fellow Toastmasters and all the amazing leaders here, when you burn a meat, how do you burn? Starting from the inside or outside? Yeah, burning the meat, of course, outside, right? Okay, so now let me give you another example. For us, if you are if you want to get motivated or inspired by someone, how do you burn yourself? From inside or outside? Okay, you have no idea. So for me personally, most of the times, and a lot of people say everything comes out from the inside. But this year, I found out that most of the things come from the outside, which can affect you. So we cannot control the outside thing. So how can we burn our from the outside things affect us from the inside and get more inspired? Let me share you. Last year, I traveled to Malaysia, Kuching, and I joined Youth Communication Camp, which is 11th time Youth Communication Camp in Kuching, and Uncle Mike. Very amazing leader and amazing public speaker. I met him in Kuching. And I just joined that as a visitor and participant and as a facilitator. So in that event, I was so inspired by seeing how Malaysian students are really enthusiastic and learning, and how the opportunities created by Uncle Mike and from this youth camp. So I was earned so much inspiration. So yes, what happened next? So these are the outside things that happened to me. And after I came back to Django, Myanmar, I just created Journey to Victory. Journey to Victory, public speaking and English. And then I got a lot more inspiration, insights, and motivation. And I created that organization. And yeah, we had now so far 5 public speaking events for the children. So these are the outside things that happened to me in Kuching Youth Camp. And it comes into my inside and still burning when I go back to Yangon. And I did something for our children. And yes, so this is really amazing. And now, this year also, I travel again to Malaysia and Brunei, and I could learn so many things. So when you travel, you can learn so many things, right? Do you agree with me? You can show me thumbs up if you could learn from traveling. Yes, traveling, like having the risk and then taking the adventures in our life, is really good because we can earn a lot, although we are spending our money. So yeah, this year also I joined again Mike French. So do you all know Mike French? Do you have any idea about Mike French? No? So Mike Friend is in Malaysia. It is like public speaking for kids, and then of course mainly for kids and for youths also. It was like founded by Dr. Jolene and Mesh Mahathir. Although you don't know my friend, do you know Mesh Mahathir? Yeah, I believe you know it. Yeah, you know him. So he is the 3rd place winner of World Championship stage, and they founded My Friend together, him and his wife. So yeah. So again, I visited to them, and then again, I see their students, their Facebook page, and how they are doing everything. So again, I just see everything like these are from the outside things, but it is burning inside me. And now, when I go back today, I'm going back to Myanmar. So when I go back to Myanmar, I just want to do like this for our children. So we can do so many things for our children. So I got to learn a lot from these 2 trips, which are like whatever happened on the outside can really affect into our inside. It can be good things or bad things. That's why we have to take the good things inside us, but don't take the outside, the bad things into you. So this is what I learned. So everyone, like everything is happening. So be positive and then learn. And traveling is really good. And whatever happened outside, don't make you affect the bad thing. Don't take it into your inside you. Just only take the good things inside you and let it burn, burn, and burn all the time, and do something good for your community and for your surrounding. Burn from the outside into the inside. Back to you, our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much, Shrisin, for that inspiring speech. Indeed, I was really happy to see Shrisin in person, and we actually stay in the same apartment unit and really get to know better what and how is she as a person. So thank you, Shrisin. Really happy to meet you then. And next, let's invite the evaluator, Tarmizi. Tarmizi, are you ready? Yes,
If I say
Tarmizi.
no, if I say no, it wouldn't happen, right?
No, it's just as a courtesy, so I need to ask
I
you.
know.
All right, so over to you, Tarmizi. Let's give you a round of applause.
Shusin, the purpose of my evaluation is to evaluate your content. And how will I do it? There are several methods, but I will use the method what's in it for me. Why do I need to listen to you? Why should I understand to what you are saying? Does the message get to me or not? First, it was quite difficult for me to understand the title. It took quite a while when you said burn inside out, burn it outside to inside. And I immediately, when I read that, I thought of steak because I am dying for a steak at the moment. I loved how you were relating to your experience when you were here in Malaysia and how it has inspired you. I understand what you are saying. Things that happen around you has inspired you to do the actions that you feel it's already in there. You have a burning desire inside. It's already inside there, but you needed a spark. And you got the spark when you were visiting at the mic front or visiting Kuching. So I get that. To challenge you to take this speech to another level, you must first decide what sort of speech that you want to do. There's a lot of type of speeches, whether you want to inform or you want to inspire or you want to ask us to take an action. So when you have identified the type of speech that you want to do, craft your story in accordance to your requirement. For instance, if you want us to take action, what is the action? If you want us to be inspired, tell us a story, a personal story, and how you were inspired. Then tell us how can we relate that. I actually understand your story and I love your story. I am truly inspired. I totally agree that there are certain things from the outside that can inspire us to take action to make ourselves better. And to challenge you, decide what sort of speech or message that you want us to do. And most importantly, what is the call to action? With that, over you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you very much, Tarmizi, for the constructive evaluation for the content part. Up next, I shall invite distinguished Toastmaster Lai to evaluate on the delivery portion. Over to you.
Today, Suisin was indeed an enthusiastic speaker, sharing about her learning journey while traveling. And indeed, when we travel, sometimes we learn a lot. Lesson learned there is to be when we travel also. As Suisin, let me share to you what I like in your speech, what can further improve in the kind of delivery you can make in the future. Number one, your energy and enthusiasm really brings out what you like. That's your passion in travel, and what you learn, you bring back to Yangon, and you give the benefits to all the children that you are teaching, they are surrounding you, giving back what you have learned to the other, sharing your knowledge to all. Number two, the gestures I thought at first you are doing the demonstration, the burning from walking to one side, it's simply you moving. That was just like a surprise to me actually. Now, let's get on to what I find can be further improved in your delivery. Number one, things to improve in your gesture is when you are mentioned, I travel to two times to learn along from point A to point B. Make your gesture purposeful. Like I came from Yangon to Kuching to learn, and then I flew back to Yangon to give back to the children. And sometimes it burns my desire to guide the children. Show your gestures, so does your voice when you speak the words out. Number two, in some of the content I would like to share is that the structure of the things what you share. And there are things when your speech is like more to the worldwide audience. Some might not know this person, some might know. When you share like, I got to meet my friend who run a public speaking school, who is Mas Mahathir. You don't have to mention who he was. Just mention what are you going to that place to learn, like the place you mentioned. Number three is the third thing is always to beware of the words that you use in the kind of delivery. When you mention we are cooking or burning something, yet if something is come from something that inside the heart is ignite the flame inside my heart, it brought the burning desire to share out my knowledge, my love, my passion to others. Do take note of the words when you're sharing what you want to use in your speech. Overall, Sri Sin, you does really show a lot of enthusiasm about the traveling and the public speaking journey on what you learn. And I want to say to you, do do continue your passion, yet along the way, learn to make it a more purposeful speech along your gesture, your voice, and the words that you phrase in your speech. With that, back to you, Sokwa.
Thank you very much, Lai. Yeah, so guests and members here, you can see that as a project speaker in Advanced Ardent, we received two kinds of evaluation. So that is additional points, something more to learn, not only for Sri Sin, but I think for everyone here today as well. Thank you very much again for the evaluators. And up next, we have the table topic session, the session that everyone is anticipating, I hope. Okay, so please volunteer yourself before someone else volunteer you, okay? Now, let's invite distinguished Toastmaster Hui Ying, to take on the stage as the table topics master. Over to you, Hui Ying.
Thank you so much to our amazing Toastmaster of the Day, distinguished Toastmaster Sohua. And yes, table topics indeed is an exciting and fun session, don't you all agree? So let's now get started with table topics. Since I can see most of you here are Toastmasters, so what we can start off with is just to get the first person to volunteer for the table topics. Duncan! All right, Duncan, are you ready for the first topic?
Not sure yet. Let's find out what the topic is, yeah?
All right, let's get started. Duncan, your topic is, do you struggle to get enough rest? Do you struggle to get enough rest? Over to you, Duncan.
Do I struggle to get enough rest? Yes, I've always struggled to get enough rest, except when I was a child. When I was a child, I got plenty of rest because I was told to go to bed. My mum sent me upstairs. You go to bed now, you get your sleep, and then your dad will wake you up at 7 a.m. I don't have that sort of discipline anymore. I'm an adult. I'm in charge of my own affairs. And the day's got only 24 hours in it. Now, I know I'm supposed to get a full 8 hours sleep every night. Maybe I can get 7 if I'm lucky. But there are so many things to do. I have to work. I have to go to the office. I have to go shopping. I have to go and do things with my wife. And then I've got to help her I have to help her with the cooking, doing the washing up, all these sort of things. And then after that, maybe sit down and unwind a little bit. Because if you don't unwind, you can't sleep. And if you can't sleep, of course, then you can't start the new day in the morning again. So yes, I do struggle. There's always something else to catch my attention. there's something on the TV, or there's something I forgot to do, or even worse than that, I go on the internet and I start surfing, going through the news sites, doing this, doing that. There's always something to take me away. So I never really get, I think, enough rest. But this is something I will be trying to address soon, because I recognize the issue here. I'm not getting enough rest. I'm not unwinding properly. I'm not allowing my body to heal during the night. Apparently, your body heals itself. Lots of things get fixed while you sleep. These are the things I will be trying to do in the future a lot more of. Because if I don't, I'm just going to get older and older and more fragile. Thank you, and back to you, Table Topics Master.
Thank you so much, Duncan. I really enjoy your sharing. I think so much to take away from it. Yes, and it's really important to have a rest. And all the topics today is relating to the theme of today's meeting. And the second volunteers is Chen Fa. Are you ready? I can see you are in your car. All right, Chen Fa, your topic will be, what will you do to unwind? What will you do to unwind? Over to you, Chen Fai.
Okay, thank you, the table topic master Hui Ying. What would I do to unwind? I've lucky enough to structure all my hours into all kind of activities that I enjoy. First on the list, I dance. So I can go Zumba or I can go partner dancing. If I want a little bit of chemistry and connections, and I can feel sexy too. That's part and parcel of my dancing activities. But in order for me to keep up with my physique, I wanted to be stronger, have a better body cut. I would go hiking. And this hiking, sometimes I will bring my backpack so that if I find a good spot, I will go camping as well as spend the night at a spot that's in the jungle. Yeah. So that would have covered my physical part of it. But if I'm back in town, I would do something a little bit more simpler. That is to just run around as part of my physical activities. And I do challenge myself. I don't normally just do like leisure. Once a month, I would sign up for competitions like a road race, and want to feel a bit competitive with a group of people, like thousands of them, and see how good I can actually come out of it. So yes, and that is the subtle things that I do. And these are all the things that I can basically do on an everyday basis, should I choose to. And that is also how I want to keep myself healthy, with a strong body. And probably, perhaps for another 30 years, I'll be 80 years old then. Okay, because I find it more practical to just find things that I enjoy doing, and and also a variety of things that I enjoy doing that is going to keep me active, rather than just forcing myself to do something that is, So that is my sharing for today, and back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you so much, Chen Fai. Yes, indeed. Rest is so important, and also to keep note of our physical health as well, because that is so true. I totally relate that by keeping yourself physically active, you can then do anything that you wish to do. And I can see the next volunteer we have is Sanduni. Sanduni, are you ready? All right, I can see you have unmuted, but we can't hear you. Can you?
I'm here.
All right, okay, great. Suddenly, your topic is traveling can help to distress. Do you agree? Traveling can help to distress. Do you agree? Over to you, Sanduni.
Yeah, thank you very much, Yin. Traveling. So we do love to travel. Most of us love to travel. It might be around the inside your country, or it's beyond the country. So for me, it's only I have traveled around my country at this moment, but I would love to explore the whole world. So I would love to share my experiences with you, how I traveled around my country. So at this moment, I've have I am living far away from my hometown, and it's a strange place, and it's only yesterday that I settled here, so it's a different environment. So I traveled here, but at this moment it feel kind of stressed, but I have to make myself really relaxed because the people are different, the environment is different, and it's everything is different from my usual place. So in order to make myself relaxed, I have to make myself believe in myself, I think. So we can do some things differently, like we can think about the process that we have made up to this point, and we can be proud of ourselves, and we can say to ourselves that we have come to this point with some thing, and we have to go we have to move forward for a different thing, and we have to be stable at this point, be relaxed, and keep going on. And that's a different kind of point I got into this topic, that traveling make we stressed, but we have to make ourselves relaxed by doing something different. Over to you, Huyen.
Thank you so much, Sanduni. Yes, I totally can relate with you. Traveling can sometimes be a stressful moment to us, but yes, as much as possible, travel can also put us in a very relaxing moment while we enjoy the things that we can do while we are traveling. And I would like to have Patsy to, I'm sure she's ever ready for the next topic. Patsy, your topic is 8 hours of sleep is enough for me. 8 hours of sleep is enough for me. Over to you, Patsy.
Regarding about sleep, was the Toastmaster of the day, Su already told us it is the most important thing in our life to unwind yourself by having good hours of sleep. I have to tell you a secret. I landed to Canada Wednesday. Today is our Sunday. Those few days, I slept about 12 hours, probably sometimes even 12 to 16 hours because of those jet lag. Have you ever had a jet lag? By flying on the airplane 12 hours, plus layover another 5 hours in Vancouver airport. Wow, that was a long journey. Today, today is Monday in Malaysia, but still Sunday in Calgary. I feel totally rejuvenated just because enough hours of sleep. I am grateful. How about you? Do you need 8 hours or more than 8 hours of sleep? I believe. Sometimes as a Toastmasters, because you're so involved in those clubbing, you probably don't even have the hours enough to sleep, right? But find out. We need to have a well-balanced life. Whenever your body tells you to sleep, treat yourself well. Have a good hour to sleep. That is the essence of power of rest. Back to our session master, please.
Thank you so much, Patsy. Yes, jet lag. Something that I'm I have fear on because that will in a way disrupt all your sleeping patterns. But thank you so much for sharing with us. I see we still have 3 minutes and let's have our final and our last speaker, Yanika, right? I'm sure she is ever ready. Yanika, your topic is how do you balance between work and rest? How do you balance between work and rest? Over to you, Yanika.
Thank you, Table Topics Master, for that question. How do I balance work and rest? I try to schedule my schedule accordingly to working hours because I work Monday to Friday from 9 to 6 p.m. So I try to get that middle break during lunch just to sit down and have lunch, relax. And then after work, sometimes I try to say, okay, what do I do? Gym or watch TV? So I tell myself, now that work is getting busy, I need to put time into gymming as well because your health is important. So, what I have scheduled for this week is after work on Wednesday, I'm heading to the gym. That is when I'm going to say that is my rest because I've been delaying my gym sessions for quite some time. And I feel that for me, balancing work and rest is fine. It's not enough, but I would say I've gotten a lot more better, much better than I have, but I still need to schedule it as well because for me, I try to balance work, Toastmasters, and rest. And it's not easy. It's not easy when you have all the things that you like, it's all your passion, but you really need to put a schedule and tell yourself that Sunday is your rest day. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Shanika, for sharing with us. All of us have currently experiencing what you are doing Toastmasters, work, family, personal life. So I'm totally impressed with what you aim to do and stick to it so that we can achieve what we want to achieve. And that is all about how we want to ensure that we get most of the rest that we all deserve despite doing all the things that we are passionate on. So thank you so much to all the table topic speakers. All of you did an amazing sharing on how you unwind and also how you share about getting sufficient rest and also share some tips with us along the way. With that, I shall hand it back over to our Toastmaster of the day, Sofa.
Thank you very much, our topics master Hui Ying. Thanks for preparing such a thought-provoking topics and encouraging all the members here to share and take part in the session. So with that, I would like to invite the Zoom master to share the poll if it's ready. Yeah, so everyone, please vote for the best table topic speaker. I believe everyone is in the time limit. Yeah, within the time limit. So you can even vote for yourself. Yeah, no worries. Okay, so if you have done voting, we will proceed to the next session, table topics evaluation session, which is also will be filled by our Toastmaster Alif. Alif, over to you.
Thank you, our Toastmaster of the day. Yes, the best part about being an Ardent's member, I can see from the evaluator for the speeches, the best part about being an advanced Ardent speaker member is that you will have to do your evaluations immediately after the speech. So that cause you to have so now when you do prepare evaluations, doing contests, you are no longer as stressed as you know when you used to have time to prepare. So that's a small bit. If you want to join Advanced Ardents, that's my selling point. So let's start with the first speaker, Duncan. As always, a very enthusiastic speaker, very accomplished, very I cannot say he is very fluent in English because it's his first language. But he is a very amazing speaker, one of the speakers that I look up to. Now, Duncan, for your points of improvement, you are a very advanced speaker, a very good one. But I would like to remind you of the basics sometimes. Sometimes you need to go back to the basics. For example, during your speech, I can see that your hands are moving. but you were hiding them. So why? I think you are when we go on to and we speak more advanced on the advanced topic, we tend to forget the basics. So I would like to remind you of the basics of camera positioning so that we can see your hand gestures better in the future. Next, also another accomplished speaker, Xian Fai. I can see that he is a very accomplished speaker. He speaks as calm, as collected, easy to understand. He speaks about how he unwinds by hiking. So I like how he speaks calm and collected, easy to understand, and easy to digest speech. Now, he is an advanced speaker. Same with Duncan, my recommendation is for you to go back to the basic of camera positioning and eye contact. In terms of camera positioning, you were a bit to the side. Maybe because your car is like you're in a car, so the positioning is a bit difficult. As well as eye contact when you were thinking about the next transition, about the next sentence. So eye contact, just do what Duncan did when he's asking questions. Look around, look at the camera. The eye contact never ceases during his speech. So that's someone we can seek to look up to for eye contact. The third speaker will be Sanduni. Very calm and collected as always. All 5 speakers today are very good, excellent speakers, very structured well, and easy to follow. Now, for your speech, I would like to give you a point of improvement on the power of context. Now, what is the power of context? For when you were speaking, I noticed that you give general sounding words. For example, your home country. Just say Sri Lanka or somewhere to do or you did not you go somewhere, go here. You did not name the thing. So I suggest for you to use context in your speech. Sri Lanka, hiking, the beach, or just know this name of just name, give names. Because by naming thing, people can visualize things better. If you do things in general, people cannot see or where is it. People can assume your hometown will be Sweden. Well, it's not Sweden. You're in Asia. So by naming things, people can imagine it better. The next is always, Patsy with jet lag. As always, Patsy is one of the best speakers in Advanced Ardents. Very accomplished, very easy to understand, and very easy to follow. Just for me on my end, your internet connection today has been jet lag. So it detracts my experience as an audience. And because because of my experience, you no longer can see your facial expression and hand gestures well. I can only hear while you're speaking. So I just noticed that you are actually very fast when you're speaking. So my suggestion, just speak louder because you are very helped by visual cues in your speech. So my suggestion, just slow down a bit. I'm not as good as English as you, Patsy. So just slow down. And finally, we have Yanika, an amazing speaker, as always, from Hawaii. Not native Hawaii, but from Hawaii in Toastmasters world. So my suggestion for her, because she's a bit last, so my notes are a bit shorter. You are a bit short when speaking about how you have your work-life balance. So why not you elaborate more how you do what you do during the day to have a more of work-life balance, so that you just talk about your day. You talk with your friends about your day. So what you do it with us as the audience. With all amazing speakers, and I pass it back to you, our Toastmaster of the day, Sukwa.
Thank you very much, Ali. Let's give you a round of applause. Being a table topics evaluator, in short, I think it's the more difficult one because you need to evaluate 5 different speakers and you are given only a very short timing. So thanks once again, Ali, for your feedback. And moving on, we have the grammarian report. I would like to invite distinguished Toastmaster Patricia to share her report. Over to you, Pat.
Yes, certainly my honor to share the report today. The word of the day was used by Alif Sokwar. once, Hui Ying 2 times, Duncan 1 time, and Patsy 1 time, and myself a couple of times as well. So I would say the usage of the word was great because it was easy to use. So I still encourage all of you to use the word later on, even though I won't be able to give you the brownies, but I guess it's great that we use the word of the day. Now, in terms of the usage of English, I caught a lot of beautiful phrases. So from Aleph, going back to the basics, power of content, I like that. Sukhwa, constructive evaluation, very, very encouraging words. And thought-provoking topics, from Suisin, journey to victory. And from Mizi, is always burning desire. I love the way you say it because I can feel your soul is also burning. SOUL, so beautiful. And from Lai, ignite the flame. I love the phrase, ignite the flame, can be a speech title in the future for you. And Hui Ying, keeping yourself physically active. I think this is a very powerful message that I'm keeping it for myself. Duncan, table topic speaker, not allowing my body to heal. I love this, such a strong message. From Qian Fai, chemistry and connection, and I feel sexy, I'm sexy. I thought that was really cool and juicy. And from Sanduni, not make myself relax. I love this, very simple, very easy to understand. And certainly from Yanika, balancing work and gym. Now, in terms of the R counters, I collected our favorite usage, which is the R. So we have Alif, 1, and Suisin. Actually, it's A, something like that, okay? A. I can't even pronounce it right. Okay, Suisin got 6. Chen Fai got 3. Sanduni got 7. And other speech cultures like I got 2 from Suisin. And 1 non-lexical from Sanduni is so. So on top of that, I think we're all good. And thank you so much. And back to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Sokwa.
Thank you very much, Patricia, for diligently paying close attention to our language usage for this meeting. Now, I would like to invite our timer, Arifa, to generally share the report on our timing. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. I believe that I have shared the report along the meeting, so we can able to identify that all of our speakers, the project speakers, we've seen having 5 minutes 20 within time. Our evaluator, Tarmizi, and DTM Light also within time. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. 2 minutes and 59 seconds, respectively. Toastmaster Duncan, 2 minutes and 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Chen Fai, 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Sanjuni, 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Patsy, 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Yanika, 1 minute and 26 seconds. Only our table topic evaluator, Alif, 5 minutes and 45 seconds. So a little bit of 15 seconds over time. Our grammarian, very short and sweet, 2 minutes and 35 seconds. And as for myself, I didn't time myself. I'm sorry. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you. Thank you, Arifa, for the short and sweet sharing. I think it's okay because we are still on time thanks to you. Okay. So now our session is almost ending. But don't go yet because first we will have these members and guest feedback session. So perhaps I would like to invite some of the members and guests here to share their feedback about today's meeting. First, maybe I can invite Hasman. Hasman, our guest, is on top of my screen, the first person. So Hasman, can you share what's your key takeaway or how do you feel about today's meeting?
Thanks, Sokwa. So I really like this meeting because, especially the table topic session, I've never seen any other club where the volunteers fill up so fast and there was no one being voluntold to come up. So very well done in that aspect. I gotta learn how you guys do that. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Hasman. Hope you'll come back again. And we have Lim Ani. Cikgu Lim, would you like to say a few words?
Hello everyone. I feel that this team is look like just for me to remind me to get rest, and it is very important. And I love all the messages shared during the meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Cikgu Lim. Good to see you here again. And we have who else? Yeah, Jason. Hi, Jason. Is this your first time here? And how do you feel about the meeting today?
Hi, Shawan.
Hi.
Hi. First of all, I love this meeting is because I didn't notice this meeting is embrace international. I have been joining Toastmaster for a year. Most of the member I met is local, so but this time I can saw someone from Hawaii, from I think Myanmar or yeah. So great to explore another world of the Toastmaster. So thank you for having me over here. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. Hope you can visit us again. Definitely each meeting is very different learning experience. And maybe I'm not sure whether Serene is convenient to speak, but maybe I can go to Shan first. Hi, Shan. Hi. Maybe you can share with us what's your key takeaway from today's meeting.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Sorry, my computer is down for for a couple of minutes, so I cannot follow away. Maybe I can review the video. So very sorry for everyone. Thank you.
No worries, Shan. We are happy to have you here. Serene, I think maybe she's not convenient. Serene, are you convenient to speak?
Hi, Sohua. Good day to you.
Hi. Yeah.
Hi. Glad to see you again. So pretty today. You're dressing.
Thank you.
Right. Okay. I like Arden meeting as usual. It's a very interesting meeting. And yeah, I like the word of the day, unveil. Okay, so today is a Malaysia public holiday. So remember those Malaysian to unveil yourself or at least pamper yourself. Like me, I will always buy myself a drink, like Starbucks drinks, you know. Yeah. So and okay, thank you Sohua. All right, and yeah. Okay, all right, back to you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Serene. Yeah, so I hope that in today's meeting, not only that you remember to learn to rest, unwind yourself, but also spend time with your loved ones and of course with yourself most importantly today. Okay, so I think that marks the end of the Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster of the day's job. I would like to invite everyone to turn on your camera. Let's have a group photo again together. We have one formal one and one candid one. So Patsy, on your count.
Oh, yes, that's great. Thank you. Are you ready? Please switch on camera if you are ready. Serene, are you there? Can you switch on camera with us? I'm going to take a photo. Let's have an unwind Monday. 1, 2, and smile. 3. Okay, that's the first one. Shall we have the second photo as well? Something that just make yourself feel very relaxed. So whatever the gesture you think that's the meaning of the relaxation. Shall we do that? Use your creativity. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Back to the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much. Now I shall hand over the session to our presiding officer, Distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap, for the awards and announcement session. Over to you.
Wow, what an amazing meeting. I certainly feel restful, even though we have so many activities, but it's great that we are reminded of the power of rest. On this note, let us all unmute and say thank you, Sokwa, for leading us to such a powerful message, the power of rest. So feel free to unmute if you are comfortable, if it's convenient. Let's give Sokwa a big round of applause and say thank you, Sokwa.
Thank you.
Thank you,
everyone.
very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sohua.
Thank you. Yes,
Sohua.
it's amazing. This one word, 4 letters starts with an R, R-E-S-T. I am guilty of that. I think if you have been following me, you know I'm an owl for sure, O-W-L. And I think this message is so timely because it reminds me to really take good care of my health by resting enough. I think so many of our club members may also need to be reminded of this. So we encourage all of us as leaders here. I think very important thing I learned today, not just to share how we should give our best, but sometimes to give our best to ourselves to make sure we have enough rest so that we can serve better, right? The most important thing is to stay healthy and fit. If you want to be a strong leader, that is the basic requirement. Without that, don't talk about servicing other people. I'm being very, very realistic now. And that's why today, after today, I'm going to reschedule, look at my schedule, and perhaps see how I can have better quality sleep. In order to have better quality sleep, each cycle is about 1.5 and 2 hours. Do some research. Find out when is the best you can get the max out of your sleep. So maybe you can just sleep for 7 instead of 8, right? Maybe you can sleep for 6 instead of 8, but knowing your own rhythm, your own way of getting the right type of sleep is so important. Okay, great. With this, I'm also very excited to declare and find out who the best table topic speaker is. There are 5 of them. 5 of them were so good, even though we have to vote. But before that, of course, I need to ask Alif, do we have a winner?
Yes, we have a winner.
Yes, please go ahead. And Patsy, get ready to take some photos.
Right.
Who is the best table topic speaker? The power of rest. Wow. Patsy, woo! Woo!
Thank you so much, you guys.
Yeah, well done, Patsy.
Well done, Patsy. We are proud of you. Despite of the jet lag, you still won.
I thought that the internet connection has some problem. Nobody could really hear what I said.
I
but
can.
thank you.
Actually, it's much better now for some reason. It's improved.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Let's
I'm gonna
spotlight
count.
Patsy and myself. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
spotlighted.
right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And also, we want to acknowledge all our role players for this afternoon, this evening, this morning. Yes, Toastmaster Sokwar, Speaker Suisin, Mizi, and also Lai, Distinguished Toastmaster, Hui Ying, Distinguished Toastmaster, and also our CGD elect, and Patricia Arifa, who is now our AD for P3, and certainly Alif as well. So let's take a photo for everybody. If you can, spotlight. Yes. It's always a lot of photo taking in advance because we feel it's such an honor to take photo all the time and to inspire the world with our smile and our laughter. We are all visual animals. Yeah. Go ahead, Patsy.
Okay,
Is
great.
everybody
I'm gonna
spotlighted?
count.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone is spotlighted.
Great.
Have a rejuvenated, unwind yourself. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Patricia.
Thank you. And with this,
That's nice.
this is the end of our meeting. Thank you so much, everybody, for spending your time on this very, very valuable day. I do believe today there are so many takeaways from all of us.